Welcome to Flow. Let's get started. Today we'll start off in a kneeling position. Bring your hands to rest on your knees or your thighs. Allow your eyes to close or find a soft gaze. And take these first few moments to bring focus and awareness to your breath. Every inhale, allow your ribs and your belly to expand. And every exhale, feel your spine lengthen a little bit taller away from your hips. Release through your shoulders, release through your jaw and your neck. Find a few more moments of silent breath. Make your way to a tabletop position. Bring your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees. Push your hips way to the right and bring your gaze over towards your left heel. And then we'll slowly switch sides. Push your hips way over to the left and gaze to your right heel, making a little C curve along your right side. Let's do that again. Push your hips way over to the right. Bring your gaze over towards your left heel. And then push your hips way over to the left. Bring your gaze towards your right heel. Bring yourself back to center. Extend your right leg so it comes back long behind you. Tuck your toes under. Find a few moments just to rock forwards and backwards, getting a little opening into your foot, your calf, your Achilles. And then rotate your left shin. Tuck your right knee behind your left knee. Try to spread your ankles away from each other and send your hips back. If your hips are super high up off the ground, it's okay. Take big breaths into your outer hips here. Allow your head to be as heavy as possible. Notice any tension you're holding on to in your jaw. Find a few more moments with this. Every exhale, allowing yourself to get a little bit heavier through the hips. And slowly start to come out of this. Bring yourself back to tabletop, unravel your legs. And start to move through cat and cow. So drop your belly, lift your gaze as you inhale. And then exhale round through your spine. And take a few more sets of this on your own. Finding a little more range of motion into your spine, into your head and your neck. And then make your way back to a neutral tabletop position. Extend your left leg so it comes back long behind you. And take a few moments to rock yourself forwards and backwards. And now cross your right shin across your mat over to the left. And then tuck your left knee behind your right knee and open your ankles away from each other. Send your hips so they come between your ankles. And your hips may not make contact with the mat, that's okay. Allow your head to be super heavy. Breathe into the space between your shoulder blades. Try to get as loose as possible through your jaw. Maybe you're able to crawl your fingertips even a little further out in front of you. Take a few more big, deep breaths here. And push yourself up to a tabletop position. As you come out of this, unravel through your legs and we'll once again move through cat and cow. Drop your belly, lift your gaze as you inhale. And then exhale, find this big rounding through your lower spine. Pull your chin to your chest. And take a few more sets of cat and cow on your own. Maybe peppering in some additional movement if that feels good in your body today. Make your way back to a neutral spine. Flip your toes under, find downward facing dog. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Energize your heels in the direction of the mat. Lift your right leg up and then open your right hip. So you're turning out through the right hip, lifting the right hip up and then close the right hip. Now do that again. Open the right hip up and then close the right hip. Take this one more time. Just finding this isolation through your hip, through your pelvis. Now step your right foot forward between your hands and then bring your left foot behind your right foot. So you're in a cross-legged forward fold. Try to drop your head as much as you can. take a moment to shake no, nod yes through your head, wiggle through your jaw. Every exhale, allowing more release. Squeeze your thighs together, roll yourself up to stand. Reach your arms up overhead, catch for your left wrist and tip your body way over to the right. Think of pushing your hips far to the left. Bring yourself back to center, catch your right wrist, and we go the opposite way. Push your hips way to the right. Make your way back through center. Open your arms, find forward fold, release your body down. Still in our cross-legged forward fold. Step your left foot so it comes back behind you, low lunge position. Step your right foot back and come all the way down onto your belly. Bring your hands under your shoulders, push yourself up into a cobra pose. Spread your fingers and keep your shoulders away from your ears. Lower your belly, flip your toes under, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg. Start off by squaring through your left hip and then rotate your left hip open. Now do that again. Square your left hip down and rotate your left hip open. We'll take 2 more just like that. Square your hip down, rotate your hip open. One last time, square your hip down and rotate your hip open. And now this time, square your hip down, step your left foot so it comes between your hands, and then bring your right foot so it comes behind your left foot so you're in a cross-legged forward fold. Find a few moments for heaviness through the torso, heaviness through the skull. Continue to squeeze your thighs together. Think of finding release through your jaw. And a little bit of a balance challenge here. We will roll to stand. So actively squeeze your thighs together. Think of your core engaging as you roll through each vertebrae. Your shoulders, your chin, your gaze is last to arrive. Reach your arms up. Grab your left wrist. Push your hips over to the left as you bend over to the right. Come back to stand. Grab your right wrist and we do the opposite. Push your hips way over to the right. Back to stand. Forward fold. Step your right foot and your left foot back to a high plank. Bring yourself all the way down onto your belly and find a back bend of your choice. It's going to be a small back bend, or you can push yourself all the way up. You're nice and long through the sides of your neck. Lower your torso, flip your toes under, come back to downward facing dog. Walk your feet up towards your fingers, ragdoll forward fold. Separate your feet, soften your knees, and slowly roll yourself up to stand. When you get to the top, take a few moments to roll out through your shoulders, going up and back. You can bend through your knees, let your elbows get a little involved here. We're going to move into a curtsy lunge. So step your right foot in front, a little over to the left, and then cross your left leg way back behind you. So it's a cross-legged kind of squatting lunge position. Bend both of your knees. Reach your arms up overhead to start with, just to establish the position. And then pitch your body forward, goal post your arms so your shoulder blades are pulling together. Now from here with your crossed legs, try to extend both of your legs and bring your fingertips down to the ground. So you're targeting into your outer right thigh. Now we do this again. Bend both of your knees, bend your elbows, pull your shoulder blades together. And then extend both of your legs and release your body. We'll take this just a few more times. Bend both of your knees, pull your shoulder blades together as you bend your elbows. And then extend both of your legs. And take a few more just like this. Bend both of your knees, feel the activity happening into your upper back. Extend through both of your legs. Try to let your head release if possible. Bend both knees, shoulder blades pull together. And extend both of your legs. Now from here, rotate, adjust your feet so you move into a wide-legged forward fold, pointing towards the left side of your mat. And give yourself about 5 big breaths here. Anything that you want to come into. That could be a little shift from side to side through your hips. You could bend through your knees or shake through your head or wiggle through your jaw. And then make your way back to the front of your space. Feet come back to a ragdoll forward fold, soften your knees, roll yourself up to stand. We'll take that curtsy lunge on the opposite side, so your right foot will go behind your left foot. You can cross your left foot slightly across your mat. Pitch your body forward, find goal post arms, pin your shoulder blades together, and then extend both of your legs, release your torso. And we'll take that again. Bend your elbows, bend your arms, and extend. Allow your torso to be heavy. Find a few more of these. You can move at your own pace. As you lift up, allow the back of your neck to be really long. Think of breathing into the outside edge of your left thigh. Take 2 more just like this. Imagine your spine getting longer as you move between each posture. And this last one, just hold for a moment with your legs extended, breathing into the length of your outer left IT band and thigh. And then slowly adjust your feet so you come into a wide-legged forward fold with all of your toes pointing towards the right side of your mat. Take about 5 big breaths here. You can soften your knees, shift your hips from side to side, let your head be heavy. We'll take a twist. Walk your hands over towards your right foot. Take a little bend of your right knee as you reach your left arm up towards the ceiling. Pull your left wrist up. And then walk your hands over towards your left foot. Bend your left knee and reach your left arm up towards the ceiling so you're long through the crown of your head. And then make your way back through center. Walk towards the front of your mat in a ragdoll forward fold. Soften your knees. Come all the way down onto your back. Pull your left knee into your chest, extend your right leg long, and then grab for either the outside edge of your left foot or ankle, and try to extend your left leg as much as you can and bring your left leg just slightly across your body to the right. Try to keep your left butt bone down to the ground as much as you can. So this isn't a huge cross of your left leg. We're more targeting into your left IT band and kind of outer hamstring area. And you could allow your left foot to sickle if you want to feel this a little bit more into your left shin. And now pull your left knee into your chest, and we'll take this on the opposite side. Pull your right knee in, extend your left leg long. And then you can grab the outside edge of your right foot with your left hand, or maybe you're grabbing your shin or your ankle. As best you can, try to extend your right leg, but if you have a big bend there, that's okay. And just bring the right leg slightly across to the left. Try to keep your right butt bone rooted down. You have a little more of an oppositional pull. Take huge, big breaths in and out. Take a few more moments here. Allow the rest of your body to be heavy. And then slowly make your way out of this. So you'll pull your right knee into your chest, pull your left knee into your chest, and rock and roll yourself up to a sitting position, cross-legged seat. And we'll end here. Bring your hands to rest on your knees or your thighs. Maybe allow your eyes to close. And give yourself a few final moments here of stillness and silence with your breath. Notice any differences you may feel physically. Every inhale, allow your ribs, your belly to expand. And every exhale, allow yourself to sit up just a little bit taller through the spine as your shoulder blades melt down your back. Release through your jaw, release through your neck. And give yourself a few final moments of breath here. Thank you for joining us today. And that's your flow.